If you are looking for a sandalwood fragrance, I would suggest you try Lei by Emporio Armani. Um, I don't have a packaging here, but this fragrance it's sometimes called Lei, Elle, she, basically she or her in different languages, but I think it's most known as Lei, which is her in Italian. Um, I have here the new bottle design. Before this was similar, but now it has a cap, and the material it's kind of like a tin. It almost feels like a deodorant. I use the Eisenberg deodorant, and it feels like the same. So I think the packaging, it's not as, I don't want to say before it was sophisticated, but now it's very simple. It feels like a travel like a travel spray of this perfume. Before the packaging was it was the same color, but the the material was not this thin material. It was like a soft plastic, and it was a built-in sprayer, so you would just spray it from here, and here it was the nozzle. And I think I preferred the packaging before. um and the scent slightly as well, because I do feel it has been reformulated. This fragrance has been out since 1998, so it's considered vintage, or not quite. I feel like it has to be like a 20 years old to be considered vintage, but it will soon be. Um, or wait, it's vintage. I'm sorry, my math is very bad. I'm still not sure if it's. I'm pretty sure it's vintage already. I'm sorry, my math. I was never, even simple math things I'm not good at. So it's vintage, but this is all about sandalwood. It's all about musk. It's all about heliotrope. So, and a little bit of vanilla as well, and in the back some bergamot and citrusy notes. In general, I would say this perfume gives off like out of the shower. You just applied lotion or body cream and maybe even a little bit of talcum powder. And all of those were scented like clean white musk with a hint of sandalwood. I don't think it's quite as sweet as the last version I had in the old bottle. Maybe the sweetness will come out with time, but there is definitely the powderiness and slight sweetness from heliotrope and almonds as well, and a hint of vanilla. Um, but mostly it's sandalwood and musk and powdery. So I guess heliotrope, because it's heliotrope, it's a very powdery sweet scent. The longevity and projection is not that good, at least in this packaging. It used to be. It's not anymore. Maybe it's just this particular, oh wait, this particular batch. Um, but I think the scent it's still worthy trying if you are looking for a clean, musky sandalwood scent, something that I think would be very good for out of the shower, maybe at night if you're going to bed after. But it's also quite comforting, and I can see this being someone's, signature or going to work um, scent because maybe even going to the gym because it has that clean vibe to it. Um, and it's also, if you are someone who likes more of the skin scent profile, so something that it's a little bit closer to your skin, it's not necessarily when people will smell you, I don't think, unless they know this perfume, but I don't think it's something someone would think of, oh, you applied a fragrance. It's more so just a scent that's kind of like your skin, but better, like your skin clean out of the shower, or a mixture of your own scent and like a soft lotion and powders. So, and I think the projection, it's actually, and projection and longevity, um, it's quite nice or appropriate for this type of perfume because it feels intimate, and I would describe this perfume, it could be a little bit on the sensual, intimate side. Um, of course, depending on what type of sense you associate with those words and those feelings. But I do think that skin scents can sometimes evoke, closeness or like an embrace, a hug. So I would say I'm not really upset about the longevity. And it, again, that's very much going to be different from person to person. But I would still say that this is a beautiful musky sandalwood scent that does not feel vintage. I don't mind if it would be vintage, but I actually think it's quite modern. Um and I always thought, I remember when I got this for the first time a few years ago, and I looked and I saw that it was released in the 90s. Sure, at the end of the 90s, 98, but I was a little bit surprised. I thought it's at least like 2010. Like from there on, it does not smell vintage to my perception. So, if you can get passed by the bottle, which it feels like a travel bottle, it feels like, and to me, I kind of like that aspect because it's very easy to travel with. And I don't know, I'm a little bit unsure. I do think it reminds me a lot of deodorant. So I guess that's the only kind of um, part where I'm a little bit confused. But I do love the color, and the cap does not feel cheap. And I do like this part, silver, and I think it's neatly done. But compared to the old, I guess I would prefer the old. The old one was better to the touch because it was like a soft, almost like a plastic, or even I can't find the word for it. I don't know. It was different, but I'm not hating on it. It feels like a travel bottle of this perfume, and that's the only bottle of this perfume, which it's easy to travel with, so it's fine. But yeah, it's a beautiful skin type of scent, musky sandalwood, um, a little bit of floral with that powdery aspect and sweetness from heliotrope and almonds, and a little bit of freshness from bergamot. It has a lot of notes listed because it is a 90s fragrance, but these are the main ones. And yeah, so let me know, what do you think? um, what do you think about this perfume and the bottle? And do you like the new, or did you prefer the old packaging? Um, so yeah, thank you for watching, and comment and ask if you wish. Bye.